Hi, my name is Tia Robinson, and I chose the topic of how CrossFit is related to musculoskeletal injuries. The reason why I chose this topic is because I myself am a student athlete here at Winston-Salem State University, and all my life I've been trying to find the best fitness plans and ways to help keep my body in the best shape in order to excel in my sport, as well as many other athletes across the world. And even if you're not an athlete, just in everyday life, people try to find the best ways to eat healthy and just have an overall healthy life with their fitness. And I've always been told that CrossFit just has a bad rep. It just does not. It gives you injuries. You're more prone to injuries than if you just went to a gym by yourself by doing CrossFit. So I chose this topic to dive deeper into that and hopefully get some answers to that. Now, initially, when I first started this, I didn't know how this was going to work. I was very skeptical of my topic in the first place, but the more I did research, the more I was looking more at some studies I found that it is very fun actually to do this research, because it's a topic that we love. As long as you pick a topic that you like and you love and you just want to dive deeper into, that changed my whole focus. Towards the end, I was more engaged and just every day just looking for new opportunities and new studies to read to hopefully give me more information of my topic. Now, I have found a lot of interesting facts while doing this whole research process. But some of the most interesting facts I found was throughout all the studies I found, not just the 5 that I've used, the top 3 most injured places from doing CrossFit were the shoulder, the back, and the knee. I found that very interesting. Granted, in CrossFit, you are using a lot of those muscles from either doing squats, deadlifts, jerks, pull-ups, muscle-ups, and various other exercises. So I can understand how those are the top 3. I just found it very interesting that in every study I have found, those are always the top 3. It never wavered. And then another interesting tidbit I found was that CrossFit is the largest fitness chain in the world. Now, you may be thinking, like, what about all the gyms like Planet Fitness, Gold Gym, 24 Hour Fitness, LA Fitness? Yes, those may be big, but those are all separate chains. The world of CrossFit itself, every CrossFit gym is under that one CrossFit umbrella. So that is how it's one of the biggest chains. And it is also number 8 in all corporations. I also found that very interesting. So it was up there with McDonald's, Walmart, just all that. So I found that very interesting because CrossFit got started in like the early 2000s and it's been starting to pick up steam and gain more popularity as the time goes on, from the CrossFit Games or just doing it in general, from the Murphy Challenge and all other challenges that CrossFit helps. And then what have I learned about my topic? I have learned that many people across the country participate in CrossFit, like either from an athlete background or just because they were not an athlete in the past, but they want a way to help get their life back in shape. And you burn a lot of calories from it because it is a very high intensity workout. Trust me. So that, and then I learned so much about this process. I have never really done research like this before, so I learned so much from picking a topic to make sure that topic has enough that you can pull from and use and build off of, from just finding the right articles to use, because there are so many different journal articles out there, but you got to find the right ones that help with your point the most, help you get your study right, and then finding a way to combine that all together. That was very difficult for me. I didn't realize that I just had to keep pulling from each study, and trying to make it all flow. That was the hardest part, was trying to make it all flow. but also trying to pick the topic, because the topic is very important. That's the first step. If you don't have a good topic, it's gonna be very hard to carry out your research well, especially if a topic you're not interested in or passionate about. That's gonna be really hard. So finding the articles wasn't that bad, because there's a lot of articles out there, so you had a lot to choose from. But actually choosing the topic and trying to find a way to blend all these different articles and all these different things I found from each one was very difficult. Now, that includes the writing process itself. I had a very tough time choosing what I'm gonna take from each study, because they all had very, very good facts. So I chose to pick the ones that were the most relevant, but also the most similar to other ones in other studies, so that they could flow better and it wouldn't be so choppy. Now, overall, after doing this little research, CrossFit still does not it still has an effect on musculoskeletal injuries, but it does not have a more of effect of just working out in gym by yourself or just playing a sport, right? Each thing we do, we have a chance to get injured. CrossFit just moves more at a quicker pace. So what I would recommend for CrossFit is, I would not do CrossFit if you do not have the form of each exercise down. So, and here's a pie chart of all the exercises. So we have squats, deadlifts, clean jerks, pull-ups, muscle-ups, running, overhead press, snatches, box jumps, and wall ball. I would not do CrossFit if I do not have the technique down, because it does move very fast-paced. So if you don't have the technique down, that's where injuries can come in. But the more you do CrossFit, the more you'll be able to, you won't get as injured as much, or you will have a less likelihood of getting injured. Like, for instance, squats, there's a 22% chance that all the injuries came from squats, and then 18 from deadlifts, 10 from clean and jerks, 5 from pull-ups, 5 from muscle-ups, 4 from running, 4 from running overhead press, 4 for snatches, 4 for box jumps, 4 for wall ball. So there are many different exercises that will allow you to become injured, but it's still up to you. You still have to take the precaution of stretching before and after the workout, which is very, very important. Icing whenever you're sore, taking care of your body outside of working out, because that also has factors into whether or not you're going to become injured. It's not just CrossFit itself or playing a sport itself. It's how you also take care of your body. Yes, freak accidents happen, but that is the biggest thing is how you take care of your body. And if I would continue along this line of researching CrossFit, I would look more into how it affects the heart and the brain. I would love to see how your just heart would just reacts to CrossFit, because exercising is good for your heart. I just want to know specifically, how does CrossFit affect your heart? And then after the heart, I would probably I would like to go deeper into each body region, just dive deeper into how CrossFit affects each body part instead of a more broader perspective. But overall, this was a very fun experience, and I would like to hopefully keep doing research in the future, just on my own time or just because.